We late? A little bit
No,
late?
no, we are just on time.
Great. Okay. Так, ми не робимо ніяких кроків назад.
We are not making any steps back. This is our policy, to be consistent regardless of what happened before. We are constructive. If we agreed that a minerals deal with the US will be signed, from our side, we are ready to sign. I honestly think the United States will be ready as well. Maybe they need time to analyze some things.
Час проаналізувати якісь речі. Я думаю, що наші відносини будуть продовжені.
I think our relations with the US will continue because this is more than relations during a certain moment. We must be open. Ukraine is not the biggest country in the world, but everyone can see how it fights for its independence and freedom.
Всі бачать, як вона бореться за свою незалежність і свободу. Якщо президент Сполучених Штатів Америки запросить мене,
If the President of the United States of America will invite me for a constructive dialogue, I represent the interests of a country that heavily depends on support from partners. So, of course, if I'm invited for a constructive dialogue for solving real problems, for serious questions and real resolute actions and answers, I will be there out of respect for America, American people, the President and the two parties.
реальних рішучих дій і відповідей я буду. Через повагу до Америки, до американського народу, і до президента, і до двох партій.
Some European leaders offered support to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and some urged diplomatic repair after an extraordinary clash at the White House with U.S. President Donald Trump.
You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Trump threatened to withdraw support for Ukraine 3 years after Russia's invasion.
We gave you military equipment.
A new era of wickedness has begun, said German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, who urged Germany to release an additional $3.1 billion in aid for Ukraine. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Saturday greeted Zelensky with a warm embrace in front of a London crowd.
Well, let me just say that you're very, very welcome here in Downing Street.
The pair sat down for talks ahead of a summit of European leaders that Zelensky will attend on Sunday to discuss a peace plan for Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron spoke to both Zelensky and Trump on Saturday and in an interview called for calm. Macron said Zelensky had told him he was willing to restore dialogue with the United States, including on a deal giving U.S. access to revenues from Ukraine's natural resources. But Macron did not say what Trump told him. NATO chief Mark Rutte said Zelensky needs to find a way to restore his relationship with Trump after the, quote, unfortunate spat.
And I gave you javelins.
Rutte said he told Zelensky, quote, we really have to respect what President Trump has done so far for Ukraine, reminding Zelensky that Trump was the one who provided Javelin anti-tank weapons to Ukraine in 2019 that had enabled the country's forces to fight back after Russia's invasion.